For years, I was obsessed with self-improvement, books, videos, trainings. I lived in an ashram in India. I've done Vision Quest, all sorts of things, prostrations, initiations. And it wasn't until about 20 years ago, I was at a Zen Buddhist monastery in the United States. And I was younger, obviously, at the time. And on the first evening there, we were in silence, but I went up to a noteboard that they had in the main foyer area. And I had my little notebook under my arm because I'm a nerd like that. And I walked up and I saw there was a little piece of paper pinned up on the noteboard. And I read it and it changed my life considerably. And to this day, I still feel this, I still reflect back on it, and I still share this with my clients. And on that note, on that noteboard was written, our whole purpose here is not for self-improvement, but self-acceptance. And I was like, seriously? a little bit offended, quite frankly, and a little bit like, what? But I'm trying so hard. Give me something to fix. Give me something to do, right? And that's what the ego wants. The ego wants to believe that there's something unworthy, that there's something broken inside of us. And so it will fixate on self-improvement, on looking for the next podcast, book, teacher, thing, when it's living from the lie of disconnection, the lie of separation. Then the ego's always going to want to find something to improve, something to be better at, because the underlying message, the underlying subconscious programming is that I'm not good enough. So it was such a wake-up call reading that, and such a relief, I think, for my soul, a deep relief of like, oh, right. I've just forgotten who I am. I've just forgotten that I'm a timeless, eternal, infinite being here in this human meat suit. But actually, I am a soul. I am energy. And I am part of all that is. So I invite you to take this, if it's helpful, to remember that this whole game of life, of your journey, is not about improving yourself. It's really not, because there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You don't even need fixing, and you don't even need healing. How dare I say that, right? Calling myself a healer, and what? Telling you you don't need healing? 100%. It's not that you won't engage with things, support, mentors, healers, coaches, books, audios. But when we do that from a place of alignment, from a place not from I'm broken or I'm not fixed or I'm a victim, when we come from a place that is sourced already, that is in greater alignment, then we'll be guided to the things that are just going to accentuate our life force, our vitality, our health, our joy, our love. So there's a distinction in the motivation in which we move forward and which we choose the things that we engage with. So I'll invite you to really look at yourself honestly, and there's no blame, there's no shame, but when you look inside, where are you making your choices and decisions from? Is it from a place of, I don't feel enough, so I need this thing, right? That's consumerism. That's what we've been sold. You don't belong until you have this or that, or till you look like this, or till you act like that, or you wear those shoes, or whatever. And I'm not blaming corporations, because we as individuals have to take responsibility for our own sovereignty and say, oh, I don't need anything to tell me, to remind me that I am whole, because I'm a walking, living embodiment of creation. And when we live from that, when we really, really live from that place, there's so much more spaciousness, there's so much more peace. And that's when we really get to be creative in our life, with our life force, and truly be of service. Because it's less about the me, I, and more like, how can I be a contribution here? How can I bring my gifts? How can I bring my unique medicine to the situation, to the circumstance, to the world. So let me know in the comments below if this lands for you. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll be bringing more juicy videos for you every single week. All right, much love and see you soon. Ciao.